Good morning, everybody. Grand Rising. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Bless up. Just want to say, bless up in this beautiful morning. Sending nothing but love, positivity. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all fan love worldwide. I woke up this morning, I woke up around 5 a.m. And I said, you know what? Everybody was still sleeping, but I was wide awake. And I came out here in this beautiful ocean. And I just wanted to wish everybody a beautiful day, positivity and blessings your way. Because love is the only way. Love conquers all. Shout out to Disco Rick on the check-in. Shout out to DJ Nasty on the check-in. Shout out to Trooper Gully Side on the check-in. Gramps Morgan. Love, brother. Congratulations on your tour, Gramps. Keep inspiring. Keep putting that beautiful message out there. Gramps, I was with your brother the other day, Rashilo. Matter of fact, I was just listening to one of his new songs. I don't think it's out yet. I was just listening to the world. It's called like Life Means Everything to Me. You know, I'll play the song. It's a beautiful song. He just recorded it, and he blessed me with it. You know what I'm saying? Man, but I'm just sending nothing but love to everybody out there. I'm in the ocean. I'm praying. I come out here and I pray. I cleanse off. You know what I'm saying? It's what it's about, you know? No matter what you go through in life, you have to always have positivity. You have to. You know what I'm saying? You have to. You know what I'm saying? And the only way is to spread love. That's just the only way for me. A Lama God. You know? When I say a Lama God, not only is Allah my son, Alam, but the album title, Lama God, is exactly what it is, Word of God. And sometimes, you know, it's the simple things in life. You know, this is the ocean water that God has blessed us with. It doesn't cost no money to come in the ocean to pray and cleanse off. You know, it could be you picking a mango off your mango tree. You know, it could be you drinking a cup. Just the blessings that God has gave us. He gave us life, but he also gave us paradise. You know what I'm saying? And you have to go embrace it. I'm out here praying like I always do. I love to pray. I love to pray. I love to pray. I love to pray. It's my time that I have with the Most High. God, Allah, whoever, you know what I'm saying, the Most High. G-O-D. Man, this is just, you know, some people pray one time a day. I pray as much as I can, you know. When I walk, I pray. When I breathe, I pray. When I get on my knees, I pray. When I'm in the ocean, I pray. When I'm meditating, I pray. It's a relationship I have with the G-O-D. And it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Man, I love it. But listen, man, I just wanted to say good morning, bless up. I want y'all to have a beautiful day. A Lama God. You know what I'm saying? Sun is out. Anguilla, thank you so much. Thank you so much for showing me and my family nothing but love. The beautiful people in Anguilla, thank you for the love and the hospitality. And your island is beautiful, and the people are beautiful. The culture here is beautiful. We had a beautiful time. And, I'm taking my family. We're going to go to another island today. And we're going to embrace God. We're going to embrace family. We're going to embrace paradise. And I want to be clear, paradise is wherever you want it to be. You know? It's wherever you want it to be. Because this is God's world. A Lama God, you know? A Lama God. A Lama God. Man, but shout out to all my fan love, everybody. Everybody worldwide. Everybody worldwide. City to city, island to island, country to country. The more positivity we put out there, remember, love conquers all. You know, love is the most powerful thing. It's not just a word. You know, love is in your spirit. It's in your soul. It's in your soul. You know, it's not something that, you know, of course you say it and you let people feel it, but it's also in your soul, in your heart. God of God. I don't know if you see it. There's fish jumping. Fish jumping in the water. Little fishes are just jumping. It's so beautiful. You know, sometimes you gotta take time. Just find a place where you can just meditate. Just get that special connection with God. A Lama God. You know, so beautiful. Like, you know how like ocean water heals you. Ain't nothing like jumping in the ocean water and like it just heals you. God bless, yes, God bless. God, Allah, Almighty, Most High. That's right. The greatest. Absolutely, God is the greatest. Gramps Morgan, a Lama God. Lama God. Uncle Dan, what's up, brother? Good morning, brother. Love you, brother. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my brother Joey Crack. Shout out to my TS family. You know what I'm saying? Can't wait to show you the new island. The next island, the new island that we're about to go to. I've been there before. I went there one time. This next island that we're about to go to. I went there one time and it was wow. I can't wait to get forward over there. Let me show you how you turn this camera. How you turn this camera. Lama God. A Lama God. So many people reach out to me while I've been out here. Like, yo, Cal, where you at? Where you at, man? This is Anguilla. You know? A Lama God. Man, it's so beautiful out here. So beautiful. Oh yeah, 4th of July is coming up. Everybody in New York City, make sure you check out my brother Bounty. He'll be performing live at the Barclays Center. July 5th, he's performing with my brother Mavado and a new artist, not new artist, but somebody that's doing amazing work, Massacre. I haven't met him yet, but he's incredible. I remember Buju Banton. It was when I was recording, what song was it? I was recording Streets Know My Name, and Buju was telling me how great Massacre was. And he put me up on Massacre a long time ago. So shout out to Buju for putting me up on Massacre. But make sure you check out Bounty, Mavado, and Massacre, and everybody that's going to be in Brooklyn July 5th at the Barclays. Make sure you support that. It's going to be historic. You know what I'm saying? Bounty in Brooklyn, that's not regular. That's not regular. I mean, just Bounty, besides the show, Bounty stepping forward in Brooklyn, it's not regular. Trust me when I tell you. You know? So that's going to be historic. That's going to be legendary. No, like really legendary. I know when he step on that stage, it's going to be fireworks. Shout out to Gully, Mavado. He just dropped a new song. He dropped a beautiful new song. And I can't wait to hear the music that I created with these incredible dancehall icons. Man, it's unbelievable, actually. Nah, I just wanted to show love. That's it. Just wanted to show love. I came out here to jump in this ocean. I grabbed my phone. I said, you know what? Let me go live. I don't go live that much because I always post my vibes on the IG. And let me give you some real-time action. It's real time. You know what I'm saying? Juanito, bless up, brother. Yeah, Juanito, I went to New Rochelle. I went to bless the kids in New Rochelle and wish everybody a happy graduation. New Rochelle in New York. When I was in New York, I stopped by to wish everybody a happy graduation, man. That's what it's about, man. You know what I'm saying? The young world is not only so talented, they greater than all of us. My kids, all our kids. Like, I woke up this morning, my kids was, they came in our room, me and my wife, and they immediately started doing homework. And it's summertime. They're doing homework right now, preparing. And I love that, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, what a blessing, man. They just so focused. They are focused, you know what I'm saying? Look at this, man. Look at this ocean water. Look at this. God, it's great. Yeah, Juanito, that's going to be crazy. Yeah, Brooklyn Barclays is going to be crazy. That's going to be a show that's going to be, like, the show hasn't even started yet. I'm letting you know now. It's legendary. It's legendary. It's going to be a legendary show. Shout out to the Dancehall Room on the check-in. Always showing love. Appreciate that. Dancehall Room, Jamaica, bless up. Bless up everybody, every country, every city, every island. Bob Marley said it the best. He said one love. That's right, and it's one love. God loves all. He loves all of us. One love. Unity is strength, and strength is unity. How you doing? to Jamaica. You know what I'm saying? Catch a vibe and just... I love traveling. I love traveling. But I love traveling with my kids and my wife. I love being a father. I love it. Like I love it. Like I love it. I love it. Yes, God, man. You know, I love my fans, man. Y'all know I love y'all so much. I love my fans worldwide. Everybody that supported me, believes in me. I love you. And everybody that did, I love you too. You know? One thing, I'm never selfish with my love. I love everybody. I love everybody. That's just who I am since I was a baby. You know? I know my purpose. My purpose is to spread love, show love, embrace love. It's who I am. I roll with God. I roll with God. Look, as soon as I said that, that sun just started shining. Look, as soon as I said I roll with God, look, that sun just popped out even more. I can't make it up. I can't make it up. Y'all watching this on live. That sun just peeked right through the clouds, right when I said, I roll with God. I can't make it up. God is the greatest. Let God rise, and let all his enemies scatter. Let God rise. Jazzwad Records. Yo, Jazzwad Records, a legend. You know you're a legend, brother. Jazzwad, you are a legend. You know that. You are a legend, brother. When I see them throwback pics of you with all the greats, you produce all the greats. And you're not stopped. And I love that. You know? Jazzwad, you're a legend, man. You're a legend. You know, when they do the documentary on Jazzwad, you're going to understand who Jazzwad Records is. Special. Special. Nothing but respect and love, brother. Nothing but love and respect. You know that. You know that. I got nothing but love and respect for you, brother. You're a legend. You know? You're a legend. Don't stop. Go even harder. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Gramps, you know, Jazzwad, he always show love and understand. You're a legend. You're a legend. You're a legend. You know? You know? Shot a DR on the check-in. Soy Dominicano on the check-in. You know, we're gonna go to DR. We'll be there soon. We'll be there soon. You know? We'll be there soon. Yeah, Gramps, Jazzwad, you're a real one. You're a real one. You're a real one. You know? Catalog. Jazzwad have that catalog. And maybe Jazzwad put that catalog. Jazzwad go tune for tune. Jazzwad not wrong, trust me. He created the tune. you know? Nah, I just came on this live. It's morning. It's like I said, I got up at 5 a.m. today. You know, I got to see the sun come out. And then around 8 o'clock, I came in here. I've been in here for about an hour. Then I decided to go live. I was like, you know what? Let me go live and show. Let me show you this. So we clear. Let God rise. You know, one thing about me not blink. One thing about me, I won't even blink. You know? One thing I know, nobody bigger than Jah, bigger than God, the Most High. Pray for more love and more peace. Blessings to all. Look at that. I don't know. Look at that butterfly. Tell me if y'all see it. It's a butterfly flying across the water. It's a white butterfly. You probably can't see it, but I can see it. I roll with God. You know? I roll with God. You hear that ocean? You hear that ocean? Yo, Jazzwad, you know one thing, man? I know I gotta bless my brother up, man. You know, he produced the great Garnet Silk. Man, what a blessing. Bless me, bless me. You know, that's one of my favorite songs. It helps me get through a lot of things, you know? Yo, Jazza, how was it to produce the great Garnet Silk? Like, of course, all the other greats. But the great Garnet Silk? Yo, you was doing it so big at a young age. Man, Jazza, you was producing it at a young age. Like, you know, one thing I love about God, true music and true a lot of things. Everybody had their purpose. Everybody's special and unique in so many ways. You know, the other day I was in the studio and I was listening to Rosh Shiloh's voice, and I'm like, man, that's like God's voice. You know, when I hear certain artists like Buju or Garnet Silk, I mean, the list goes on and on and on. I could name so many different genres, from hip-hop to the Garnet Silk. Yo, Jazzwad, how was it to work? Like, was you there when he cut the vocals? Like, what? Like, especially that one song, that song, Bless Me, like, just the way you started the song, the way the beat come in, like, and it's like, Garnet just knew, like, the beat was one thing, and it was like, not too much instruments, and then when God's voice from Garnet Silk hit the track, it like was another instrument. But do you know the words that man was saying on that record? You know, the record's so beautiful. Then he gets to, like, when it gets towards the end of the record, is, you know, like, man, go listen to that record from top to bottom. Everybody, Garnet Silk, Bless Me. Towards the end, it gets even more, like, you don't think it could get even better. It got even more deeper and bigger towards the end. That man put a talk on there. That man put a talk on there. He hit you with a God talk. That's unbelievable. Man, yo, Jazzwad, talking that talk. Yo, Jazzwad, you was there when he cut the vocals? So that you're not sent the track. You mean you was there? Like you seen him cut the vocals? Wow. The man said the vocal room was dark, and he fought through that darkness and put that light through that track. Wow. You know, one day we had to bun a slip and just talk about certain tracks, and you know, man, Jazzwad said he was there. Wow. Live and direct. Yo, listen. Yo, the man I hit you with a talk on the ground right now. Listen, how many people can say they produced a record for Garnet Silk and was live and direct and watched them cut the vocals of the great Garnet Silk? Wow. 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 You know, I was blessed to capture some special moments in my career. You know, recorded some big records, and I gotta see. You know, one of my special. I've recorded. I got so many I can talk about, but since we're talking Jamaica, and we're talking dancehall, and we're talking reggae music, you know, I think Gramps, he was in the studio with us too, right? When Buju just came home, and we cut Holy Mountain, and I remember Buju walking in the studio. I remember he only been home for like a week, and we was all in the studio. Ooh, and I played him the record, and he just looked around in the room. And remember, Buju just came home, so we looking at Buju like, look at that butterfly. Look at that butterfly. We looking at Buju like, yo, the Rasa just walk in the room with a powerful spirit, and then the man, one take, just let loose. He said his first word, like, straight out the gates of hell, like the man hit you with a talk. That was a special moment for me to capture and watch him. I've seen him plenty of times, and it's always special watching him record. But him coming home at that time, watching him cut those vocals, I was like, what a blessing, man. Wow, you cut that too? The King record? That's a big record too. All of the records you produce big. Classics. Those that anybody that's on this gram don't know who I'm talking about, follow him on Instagram. It's Jazz, Jazzwad. Hold on, let me find it. I want to spell it right. Hold on. Jazzwad Records. Yo, Jazz, talk to me about the Warlord, the Bounty. Yo, talk to me about the Bounty records you produce. What's the first Bounty record you produced? Just cool, man. Yo, it's too many Junior. Yo, what's the first Bounty? What's the first Bounty one? Let me see what he say. So follow him on Instagram, Jazz WAD Records, Jazzwad Records. There he is. Talk to me about some war copper shot. Yo, Jazz, it's cool. Yo, listen. Yo. This man produced Garnet Silk, Bless Me, and then the first Bounty record he produced is Copper Shot. Yo, just cool. Yo, who can say that? I want to know who can say that. Yo, Jazz, you was in the studio when he cut it? When he cut that record, you was in the studio. Man, yo, man, that's unbelievable, man. I'm happy of joy hearing this. Man. Yo, listen, they gotta do like a big doc on Jazz. I'm telling you. Oh, shout to Celebrity TV JA. Celebrity TV JA. Let me tell you about Celebrity TV JA. Listen, they non-stop. They go hard. Look, we talking about Buju, look. And they're playing, I can't make this up. Look, they're playing Buju right now. They're playing Champion right now. Listen to me in this boat. Can y'all hear it? I swear on everything I love. This boat coming right now playing Buju Banton. Right now. Me can't make it up. Me can't make these things up. I can't make it. Right now they're playing the Banton. But yo, Jazzwad. First record, yo, Jazz. So you try, look. Tune up. Look, me not make it up, look. Bumbleclad. Tune. Bop. Glad. Walk like a champion, act like a champion. Me can't make it up. Yo, listen. But look, Jazz, what was I saying? So Jazz, you produce Copper Shot. You was in the studio when you produced it? Like you seen Warlock, you seen Bounty. First, tell me, Jazz, me not see it. Shout out to TJ Records on here. Just on the check-in. TJ, bless up, brother. Vibes Cartel, bless up. So, yo, Jazz, you was in the studio. And, yo, listen. Yo, TJ, you the man. Jazzwad produced Copper Shot. He produced Garnet Silk, Bless Me. That's just too big. It's too many to name. I'm just giving my brother his flowers, man. That's it. Look at this. This man on a boat. playing Buju Banton, flying. Look. Me not make it up. Look. The man that feel a vibe right now. Look at him. The man that catch a vibe on your bumper. Just school them on. Yeah. Yo. And he blowing a horn too. Look at God, man. See, when you put good energy out there, yo, listen, everybody out there tuned in, live your life, man. Live your life. It's okay to be happy. Listen, look at me. Don't let nobody trick you. Love God. Be happy. Love your family. Love your people. Love everybody. Be happy. Yo, Jazzwad. Me know how to add live. How you add live, Jazzwad? How you do it? How you do it? I'm gonna hit your name. How you do it? Hold on. I swear I don't know how to do it. Hold on. Jazzwad. Go live with Jazzwad. Jazz, let me hit the live button. You got it? No. Jazz. Yo, Jazzwad. Yo, Jazz. Yo. Yo, Jazz. Hold on. What happened? No internet? No. We gotta talk to Jazz. The man said he produced
Brother,
Copper
what's
Shot
good?
and he produced a Garnet Silk Bless. Yo, Jazz.
Yo,
Yo, bless.
you hear
What's
me?
up, brother? You good?
Blessings, my brother, man. I'm here, man.
Yo. Yo, first of all,
Eh?
you already know how we roll. You know that.
Eh?
So you know how we roll, nothing but love and respect. You know that. The internet, hold on. Is it me or is it? I'm in the middle of the ocean, so I don't know. You got internet? No, this is big. If we can get some real convo, let's see. I think okay, let me try to get you back. Hold on, brother. Hold on. Um, type something on the comment and I'll try to add you back. Shout out to Riri. Riri, bless up, Riri. Riri, wherever you at, number love and blessings to you and your family. Man, look at God. Hold on, what Jazzwad at? I would love to talk to him and talk about some of the tunes he produced. Where he at? Type something, Jazz, so I can follow you. To push the button again. Until we get Jazz back, man. Nah, like I said, man. Hello, how you doing? I just came out here this morning, pray. We about to jump on the jet, go to another island, work on the album. But, more importantly, spending time with my family and my kids. Shout out to Garnet Silk. Garnet Silk on the check. God bless Garnet Silk. His wife on the check-in right now. Yo, we talking about the great Garnet Silk. His stories are great. I was talking to, Jazzwad produced one of my favorite records. Is the Bless Me record. And, there he is. There he is. Hold on. Here we are. Pin, go live with Jazzwad. I'll let him talk. Okay, hold on. He gonna come back on. But big up Garnet Silk's wife. You know what I'm saying? She always shows me love. Yo, bless up, brother. You good? Where you in Jamaica? Miami? Where you at?
Ooh. You hear me?
Hello? I can't hear
You hear me now?
you.
You hear me now?
I hear you. I hear you. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Blessings,
yeah,
my
yeah, yeah,
brother.
yeah.
Blessings, my brother.
Yo, love, brother. You know, I got nothing but love and respect for you. You know that.
Enough love, my brother, you know. Same way.
Yo, listen. Yo, listen. Tell the people some of the classics you produce. It's some of the classics. Because it's going that'd be hours of tune. But just some of the classics. Can we talk about Copper Shot? You produced that,
Yeah.
right?
All right. So Copper Shot was the first one. Bounty Killer's first ever song.
Wow,
Copper Shot. And
that's right.
and Copper Shot originally, the original copy of Copper Shot was recorded at Bob Marley's Tough Gong studio.
Wow,
And that
wow.
that version came out on a dancehall rhythm first.
You know, that's a serious rhythm.
And, and the guy that released it, Mikey Coos, he changed the rhythm he done a remix of the rhythm for Copper Shot, and Killer never liked it, so he said that when he gets a chance to re-record it, he's gonna re-record Copper Shot on another rhythm. And it so happens that I done the Copper Shot rhythm after the first one, and Killer re-vocaled Copper Shot, and the rest is history. So
So
there's
you
two
throw the
versions of Copper Shot out there.
so you flip the Copper Shot original because Bounty wanted you to tweak it. He wanted
Yeah,
you to
no, he done it on a dancehall rhythm first, and him and the producer had some disagreement. So I done the rhythm for King Jammy's son, John John. Then when I
yeah.
remade the general rhythm for King Jammy's son, John John, King Jammy's took a copy of the rhythm from his son.
Wow.
So I never
And you've
made
seen what?
I never made the Copper Shot rhythm for King Jammy's. I made it for his son, John John. And Jammy's heard the rhythm, and he said he wanted a copy of that rhythm too. So we took a copy, and Bounty eventually recorded Copper Shot on it. And at one point, King Jammy's wasn't going to release it because he didn't want to have gun songs and gun lyrics on his rhythms.
That's a classic. No, when I said classic, like I'm looking at you like yo, because like you got so much history. You know what I mean? And you produced "Bless Me" from Garnet Silk too.
All right. Before Bless Me, on that first Bounty Killer album, Jamaica Most Wanted, I done Copper Shot and Dub for Dub and Man a Suffer. 3 songs on the Jamaica Most Wanted first album for Bounty Killer. And
Wow.
then from there, I decided to go and visit Bobby Digital. That's another legendary producer.
No, Bobby
Rest in peace,
Digital,
Bobby
legendary,
Digital.
legendary. You naming all,
Legendary.
you name. I mean, everybody you naming is legendary. But tell me, like talking about Garnet Silk.
I'm gone. Bobby Digital. I met Garnet Silk at Bobby
Hold on,
Digital.
hold on. Start over because it's breaking up. What'd you say about Garnet?
I I met him at Bobby Digital studio. That's where I met. That's where I met Garnet Silk at Bobby's studio. So it's
And you
while
cut and you
I was
and,
there
and you produce shows for him
for Bobby Digital, I Garnet.
for Garnet.
Yes. So the first song that we done was "Bless Me."
So, yo, Jazz. So, yo, Jazz, you tell me the first song you cut with Garnet is "Bless Me."
Yes, that was
Yo, Jazz.
the first one.
You know, yo, Jazz. You know, God love you. You know that. You know that, right?
How you mean, bro?
Yo,
I love you
listen.
too, my brother.
But how many people can say they produce a record called "Bless Me" from Garnet Silk? You see them cut it? You seen them cut it?
Yes. So when I made the rhythm in the studio, I had the drum machine. I had Oberheim drum machine. I had a Yamaha DX100 keyboard. I had a Yamaha CSO1 for the bass, and we made the rhythm because Bobby Digital wanted to do a remake of the Shinehead rhythm, which was Billie Jean. So
Yo,
we remade the rhythm, and in walks Garnet Smith, aka Garnet Silk. And when he heard the rhythm, because when you're going into Bobby Digital studio, you can hear the rhythm, you can hear the studio from before you get inside the studio. So he didn't even walk into the music room. He didn't walk into the mixing room. He went straight into the voicing room, and he put the headphone on and tell Bobby to give him a track, open a track, let me do my vocals. And he started to sing. That's a one take. That's a one take song. It's happening to me too.
yo, I'm getting
That's a one take
goosebumps.
song.
Yo, brethren, let me tell you something about that. Yeah, you can take a picture. I'm having a real deep conversation with a brother of mine. But come on, take a picture real quick. No problem. Hold on, brother. No problem. Hey,
This man.
love, and blessings, 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 blessings. What I'm saying is, the man did one take.
One take song.
You
If you
know
if
that
if
true.
if you punched in if they punched in the vocals, it was maybe near the end of the song, but the whole of the front of that song is
Yeah, because when you hear that song, you hear his voice is so powerful, and he caught a vibe, and then towards the end of the record, the man caught a whole nother vibe. He started getting deeper. Like the man changed the conversation. Like, 'cause it's like, bless me. Like, it's like a vibe, right? And then
yeah.
it go later, and then he started talking like, because you know on the Instagram you said the room was dark, and I'm thinking about that one part. You know that one part I always post in the Instagram where he
hmm
says what he said, protect me from. He started
I'm in the
talking
I'm
this.
in the midst of strangers,
Yes.
strangers
Say
without
what?
love and mercy.
Angelic. You know what I'm saying? Like the man was speaking. You know, I listen to that song every day. You know that.
Yeah,
You know, I listen to
yeah,
that
man.
song every day. Every
I know that's one
every
of your
day.
favorite reggae songs.
It's one of my favorite reggae songs, but that particular song, protected me and saved me in so many ways. You know what I mean? It's not just a song for me because I'm kind of like getting a little emotional when I talk about it because I've cried to that song. I've
Wow.
cried tears of love, pain, joy, all mixed in one. You know that one particular song. It's just like it's special, man. Like that
It's
song is
special.
special. He has so many special ones. What other ones you did with him?
Other one was I Am Vex. That's on the It's Growing album. I Am Vex. I done that one. I done Christ in His Kingly Character.
What? You did that one? Come
Yeah,
on.
I did.
Yo, yo, Jazz, just the king and the bless me back to back. No boy I can play tune after that. It's,
It's a
that's
it's
like that's like so how was he as a person? Like I never got to meet him, but I feel like I know him. I feel like he was like how can I say, like he seemed like he was so caring,
yeah,
like
definitely
um
giving,
giving.
sharing.
Yeah, he just had this like he looked like an angel. If you ever wanted
Definitely.
to see what an angel looked like, I would
He's
say
one of the Almighty's
Garnet Silk.
angels. Yeah,
Huh?
he's one of the Almighty's angels.
Oh yeah, yeah,
He
for
was he
sure,
was
for
sent
sure.
here. He was sent here for a reason.
Oh no, 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 for sure, 100%. And
Yeah, and
what's some other legendary songs that I might not know? I know a lot you've done, but since we lied, maybe some people don't know realize some of these classics that you
I
produce.
done I done Music is a Rod and We Are Moses. Garnet Silk, Music is
Wow.
a Rod and We Are Moses. I done
Sure. The
tracks. I
man,
done tracks on Shabba Ranks' Extra Naked album. The second album Shabba got his Grammy for. I done work on that too. And then I done most all of Bounty Killer's album. Like Bounty Killer's most popular, most successful album. My experience. Out of the 20 tracks, I done 10 tracks.
man. Now,
I done
every
Book This
time,
Book, More Gal, Cellular Phone.
so,
See, Gramps is here.
classic.
Big up Gramps. I done a lot
Yeah,
of great tracks with
grabs.
Garnet Silk and Morgan's Heritage too. I done a lot of tracks with Morgan Heritage.
That's
I know
right.
Gramps when he never had locks.
That's right. Jazz. That's
That's
why
when
get
that's when
talk to the
that's when
Jazz. Talk to the people.
Gramps
Talk
had
to the people.
cane
That's right. That's right. Now, Gramps, my brother, man,
Yeah,
he
but
has a powerful voice as well. Him and his whole family. Morgan Heritage embraced me when I was young. Uh, from day one, I always embraced his whole family. His whole family.
yes,
His whole family. You know what I'm saying? Always embraced me, and that's my brother. You know what I'm saying? And that's Buju's brother too. You know what I'm
family.
saying?
It's one big
That's
family
family.
circle.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
family. Just like the name
straight.
Morgan Heritage family, he everybody family,
He's
and that's what Morgan Heritage was about. You know,
yes, unity and love. Bless up
man.
Peter
So
as well. Bless up Peter and Zion right now. Peter Morgan. You know what I'm saying?
I know there's more artists. Name some more artists. I know.
Um, done tracks for Beanie Man too over the years. Enough gal and gal in a bungle.
That's right.
Gal I go and take my chalk and mark up your blackboard. I done tracks with the Marley family too.
It's family,
I produced
royalty.
I produced Beautiful for Damon Marley and Bobby Brown. That was 2005 on the Welcome to Jamrock album.
Man.
I done tracks with Dennis Brown, Gregory Isaacs.
And Dennis Brown, man. I remember Dennis Brown. I mean, that's the legendary Dennis Brown. He always showed me love, man. I was blessed to meet Dennis Brown. He used to come to Miami, you know what I'm saying? And just, the songs I love and hate and those type of tune, you know what I'm saying? Play forever and ever and ever. Just for you to, how old are you? And I mean, you don't have to put the age out if you don't want to, you know what I'm saying? But because you started
First,
young.
first, Dennis Brown is my godfather. Dennis Brown and
Man,
my father are best friends. Dennis Brown, my father's best friend. When Dennis Brown
man.
used to come to England, so I'm born in England. Everybody maybe think I'm born in Jamaica because I made so much reggae and dancehall, but I was born in London, England. And
And we love
when Dennis
everybody.
first when Dennis first came to England, he hooked up with my dad, and my dad used to bring him around London and put on shows and promote Dennis Brown in the early 70s. And Dennis Brown used to sleep on the couch. So in those days, we wasn't doing the big hotel and the five-star hotel and stuff. You're gonna sleep on the couch. So
Yeah.
that's how my dad and Dennis
But
Brown grew. Dennis is my godfather.
man, that's
And to answer you, I'm 51.
and you started
I
what age?
started when I started from when I was in school, in high school in London.
When I seen like the throwback pics with you and Bounty, you know what I mean? It always inspired me. Like when I see that pic, and I be like, man, because I started at a young age myself, and when I see that pic and I see Bounty always heal you up in a different type of way, you know what I mean? You know,
True.
and for you to produce Copper Shot, and I'm like looking at that pic, and I'm like looking at you and Bounty, and I'm like, look at this shit, man, it's unbelievable. You know what I mean? Like, to a lot of people only see the glory, but they don't know the story. You know what I'm saying?
True.
And
True. True.
when you see the story, and then you telling me you produce, Bless Me with Garnet Silk, Angel, and now I'm finding out that your godfather's Dennis Brown.
Yep.
I mean,
Yep.
come on.
You can't.
like you know, you
You
know,
cannot write this. You cannot write this
nah,
story.
it's unbelievable. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, like, who you working with? Any new music you've been working on with any artists or
Well,
anything new coming out?
at the moment, the main focus right this minute is doing a Bounty Killer reggae album because Bounty's never done a reggae project in all his career of 30 plus years. He's never done an album with just reggae music, no dancehall, no hip hop, no nothing, just reggae. So that's one of the main reasons why I'm here in Jamaica right now. But I'm also working or planning to work on some tracks with a super producer named DJ Khaled.
That's right. We got to do something together. You know, we got to. You know, so speaking of Bounty, on my new album, I did 2 joints with Bounty, 2,
Yeah.
and it just came together so organically, like a vibe, like you know, like especially these songs these records I produce, it wasn't planned. I was making the music and you know the rhythm and making sure the music was speaking to me in a certain way,
Hmm.
and it's something I wanted me as somebody that grew up in dancehall and loved reggae music. You know, I had this vision on this album, and just naturally it came together. Bounty got his
Hmm.
visa to come back to America, and his first stop was Miami, and he came and visited me, and we immediately cut 2 powerful tunes. You know, 2 different type of tunes. So when you hear it, you're gonna, you know, having this conversation. One of them, you're gonna be like, you know, it has that Jazzwad, you know, that copper shot, that you know, just that feeling. One of them, like I said, I did 2, right? And
Right.
I've always loved recording with Bounty because his voice cut through just different. You know what I'm saying? Like
One of a kind
it's
voice.
yeah, yeah. And not even just that's my brother, and like I can't wait for you to hear it because I know you would be like, yo, Khaled, you did
No,
it.
I have to.
Okay,
No. I'm gonna have to add a few additional keys to it.
that's
I'm
right.
gonna have to add 2 little
You know,
sprinkles
no,
to it.
you know what? There's nothing wrong. You're right. When you coming, when you coming back to the Miami?
Listen, you see that trip?
How
That
long you in Jamaica for?
no. There's no time frame. When I get bored,
No, because I'm going to Jamaica. I'm the whole summer. I'm taking my kids and my wife, and we just trying to finish the album. But I'm, you know, family time is my number one priority, right? But I'm blessed that
listen
my
what happened.
family,
Yeah, the family is everything. Family first. We know
yeah,
you're
and
the family man.
but my family is helping me finish the album by them just spending time with me. So I just
Well,
appreciate it. We plan to go to Jamaica. So when I come, if you're still there, I want you to come by and and catch a
we're
vibe with me. You know what I'm saying?
looking forward.
Either way, we got to do works, no matter what.
Listen,
We have to.
you you see that trip that Bounty when Bounty reached to Miami the other day.
Yeah,
Bounty is like, is your book ready to move? Can you? And I thought my visa had run out, so I told him I cannot make it. When I
right.
looked in the book the other day, my visa is still valid.
So you're nice. You're
I'm nice, but
nice.
I should have been there on that trip there.
I
I should
know.
have been there
It
on
would have been
that trip.
crazy.
But
But guess what? We,
God don't make mistakes. God don't
no,
make
he
mistakes.
don't. No, he don't. He got us, and not
So
even just that. Like this morning, me just jump in the ocean because you know I pray. I come to pray, and something told me to go live today. Something told me to go live. I just wanted to. Just my spirit told me to get on here, and I just wanted to vibe. And then when you was on the comments, man, like first of all, you always show me love, and I appreciate that. That means a lot to me. You know what I'm saying? Because you know you are you broke the doors down for a brother like me. You know what I'm saying? To let me know it's possible as a producer. Me coming as a selector, a DJ, and a producer. You know, you know, I
I'm
can't lie.
proud of you, my brother.
You
I'm proud of you
inspire
to see
me.
the whole
You
journey.
inspire the shit out of me. You inspire me because the tunes you make, they not regular. Just alone off a copper shot, and then bless me those two tunes. Those two tunes we can. It's not no. Look, I'm starting to scratch my head. It's say they were say I had those two on dub. It's nothing nobody can do. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing you can do. Just off of them two tunes, and you have enough tune. You have big catalog. You have enough. Who is your favorite to work with in the studio as far as your sound and your connection? I know you love everybody. I'm talking about, but it's always somebody that's just that's my twin. That's we eye to eye. It's nothing we can't do wrong.
Millie would be Rodney Price. I couldn't deny that. I
That's
couldn't
right.
deny that. What am I gonna say? And people gonna say, "Oh, you're just gonna say that because you're Bounty's friend and you're Bounty's brother." But it's just the truth and the facts. I cannot say somebody else. First on the line is Rodney Price, Bounty Killer. I gotta big up my mom. I gotta big up my mom. She's there in the comments. Mama Lana, Del Rita
Mama
James. She
Lana.
put me on a flight. I'm making beats. I give a joke. My dad take bruv, Rodney, that my dad's England. So
It's
plus
it's
no
it's breaking up a little on my end.
I should be in.
It's breaking up a little, Jazz. It's breaking up. It's breaking up. Jazz is breaking up. I think it's breaking
Yeah,
up. It's breaking up.
it's breaking up.
I hear you breaking up. It's like the connection is like we can barely see you. It's like a
Or if it's the water. You didn't know?
okay, yeah. It's a little blurred, but yeah, I hear you now. Better,
Yeah, so
better.
Sly Dumber is the man that said I should be in Jamaica to make rhythms.
So you are you still live in London, England? You still live there? Or are you living in Jamaica? Or are you visiting now?
I'm living in Jamaica now, so I always say to people, wherever I am, that's where I live, because I'm alive.
I love that.
So right now I'm
I love
living in Jamaica.
that's right.
When I
Yo,
return to
Jazz,
London,
man.
I'm living in London.
Yo, listen, I'm so happy we got on this live because, I know you through your music, and every time I post vibes up, you always show me love and you comment with love, and I appreciate that because it's great to support each other and be inspired by each other. That's what I'm
Yeah,
about. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like, that's all I
And
have is love in my
you're
heart.
very inspiring, my brother. Because remember, we was there from the beginning to see the whole journey. Big up Scary Office. Big up
That's
Scary
right,
Office.
Scary Nuffus. Let me tell you about Scary. Not only is he my brother, I know he watching right now, and he's so proud. He
He
is
is. He
proud.
is. He is extra.
He
He
is,
would have been there. He would have been there with you right now through all of it.
you know, I try every day when I used to go to Jamaica. I tried my hardest to get him to come to Miami too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love him so much that when I used to leave Jamaica, I'd be like, how can we get you to travel? I want him to be everywhere. And not only did he love me, he walked me through anywhere in Kingston. It'd be me and Scary.
Anywhere.
Anywhere. We go visit the great Sizzla. We go visit the great Capleton. If I'm in the studio with Warlord, Sky beside me. Anywhere. Like, we be at a dance. He know about everything. Like, and he loved me so much. He wanted me to win so much.
Yes.
He helped me so much.
Big time.
My first
Big time.
album, my first album I ever put out, I dedicated to Scary Nuffus. You know what I'm saying? And I always big him up. And every time I make music, matter of fact, I did a post the other day. Um, Bounty Killer did an interview at the video shoot, and I didn't see him do the interview. I seen the
Mm-hmm.
interview come online, and
Yes.
I posted up, and Bounty was speaking about how long he know me. He know me from 1994, from 183rd Street Flea Market in Miami, and obviously Kingston, Jamaica. But he was telling the story how long he knew me, and how he met me, and the love I have for the music. And on that post, under the post of my caption, I put "Bless up Scary Nuffus,"
Scary Nuffus. Yes. Yes, I
because
saw it.
because
And
Scary
I
the
like the way you
real
I
one.
like the way you spelt it too. Scari.
Yeah, yeah. Scary the real one. That's my man. You know what I'm saying?
Scary
I miss him, man.
Nuffus.
I miss him. I miss him. I miss him. I miss him, man. He is dancehall. He is Jamaica. He's all of it. He's the reason why people make music, because he's so there.
Yes.
Even when Barris bigged him up on a record, you know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
Yes. Yes.
Even
Yes.
Barris Hammond bigged him up.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
They know everything what go
that,
on. Big up Scary and
yeah,
Skellion. Them know everything
Sky and
what go on.
Skellion. Yeah, like,
Trust me.
anytime I walk with Scary, nobody, they see Khaled with Scary,
They know
I
what
can
time it
walk
is.
through. Yeah, they know what time. I can walk through anywhere. I'm
Anyway.
with me and Scary jump out of taxi. We walking. They Scary the real one.
How you mean?
You know
How
what I
you
mean?
mean?
Nah, yo, brother, we gotta link up. We gotta link up. I'm glad that, what I'm saying. I was just out here praying. I was out here talking to the people, just reminding people that this is God's world.
True.
A Lama God. You know what I mean?
Alarm
This
of
is,
God.
yes, world of God. And people gotta remember, we gotta show our gratitude every single day. Look at the things that we're talking about. What a blessing. This is God. All this is God. Our
Yes.
life, we breathe.
Yes,
Our
man.
music is all, and this is the world of God. And that's why I named my album World of God. And my son is called Alam, and Alam in Arabic. In Arabic, it means
Hold
world.
on. Hold on.
Al-
Sorry, I'm not gonna
Alam,
stop you there.
Alam, yeah,
Guess what
yeah.
happened?
So,
Somebody mentioned Cartel a while ago. One of Cartel's first song I produced called Gal Clown. Vibes Cartel and Bounty Killer's first collaboration.
yeah, but hold on.
I
Hold on, yo. Jazz, we was talking Copper Shot and Bless Me. Now you have Vibes Cartel.
Vibes
Yo,
Cartel.
Jazz. Yo,
It's
you know what I've
Vibes
been loving on
Cartel and
Vibes?
Bounty Killer Gal Clown. That was
No,
one of the first
I,
songs.
I know the song very well. I know it very well. Yo, Jazz, you a special, man. You a special one. No, listen. You are a legend. You're very special. You are part of dancehall reggae scriptures. Scriptures. With the Grail, the Holy Grail, you're part of that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's nobody can take that away from me. I'm just being honest. Like next thing you're gonna tell me you was in the studio with Bob. I just don't know. Like, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Man, I don't know why. You're timeless. You was everywhere.
All
You
right,
know what I'm
all
saying?
right. You see how you mentioned that? You see how you mentioned Bob? I went to school with Julian Marley.
That's right.
We went to secondary school. But before secondary school, when I was around 6 or 7, I tried to start my own band. And I went to Julian's house, because Julian born in London and grew in London. I went to Julian Marley's house to get him to be the guitarist in my band, but his guitar skills wasn't really up to par yet. So we didn't get to join my band. My band was the Young Lions. So that's how long I know Julian. Way before I met Damon or Steven or Raga, I met Julian first.
Yeah,
And
so
then
my relationship.
and
Yeah, go ahead,
to know
finish
that I
that.
left from London and went to Jamaica to Tough Gang Studio, Bob Marley Studio, and that's where I met Bounty Killer. So you see how the whole
Connection, the connection, and then Copper Shot was in Tough Gong.
yes,
Yes, yes. Wow, history. Yeah, yeah. Like they got it. You know what? We got one day. I got to figure out how we can like. Some, I've always wanted to make a film or a documentary on sound culture,
yes,
but also just dancehall reggae from what we're talking about to now, right?
yes,
I think it'd be because it's like those that know, and those that the generation now want to know.
yes,
You know what I'm saying? It's our job to let them know
that's right.
because John know. You know what I'm saying? And the whole time I'm like, I always tell myself I can't think that somebody knows, and that's why sometimes, you gotta. I don't want to use the word teach, but I want
Yes,
to say bring
yes. Educate,
awareness, and educate what we talking
edutainment.
about.
Yep.
Yeah,
And you're at that point where you are one of those people that can bring it to the world the right way. Because there's lots of people come to Jamaica to do documentaries and they come with
yeah.
their film crew and trying to capture stuff.
I
But
haven't seen
you
the
have the
one yet.
vision to do it big.
Yeah, I want to do it, and I'm going to figure it out. I want to do it, and obviously, if I ever did it, it would have to be a collective of all of us to do it because these stories is special. Um, me coming up in the game at an early age, I was blessed. Like you brought up the Marleys, I was blessed to be embraced by the Marley family, like Raga Steven and Rohan and Julian and
Mhm.
Gong and all them embraced me at an early age. I remember they cut dub for me before you could probably even get a dub from them. Only certain people might have had a dub, maybe like a Stone Love, right? But a Khaled had one at an early age, and they wasn't cutting like that
You
at
mad?
that time. You
True.
know, I'm just being honest. You know what I'm
You have a
saying? Like,
you got a serious dub box. You got a serious dub box.
uh, my dub box. So when I make all my albums, anytime I want to make music, I play my dubs to inspire me. You know what I'm saying? Like before I cut any new tune, like right now, if I cut a tune today, I'm gonna go in my dub box and play just tune, just to keep my
Yeah.
spark. You know what I'm saying? Like it gives me my spark, and then it's always like also it's just the way. If you notice how I make tune, I kind of it could be a rap tune or any tune. I still have a dancehall influence in it. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm. You never leave out your reggae. You never leave out your dance.
Nah, never, ever, ever,
You never leave out the
ever.
reggae. You never leave out dancehall, Khaled, and we love you for that.
That's forever. That's forever. That's my life. Nah, brother, man, I'm here. We're gonna connect. You know what I'm
We
saying?
have to, man. Cause don't forget, I played a lot of tracks on Black Woman and Child album, Sizzla Kalonji.
Sizzla, one of my favorite artists. Um, First of all, that album that you talking about right there, I don't know. I posted up something yesterday. I played Dema Wanda, Dema Wanda and Black Woman and Child. That whole album
Yeah.
he is so special.
Oh, you mean
Scary
Miguel,
Nuffus,
big up
yes,
Miguel
Scott.
Collins,
Scary
Kalonji. That's your
Nuffus took me
brother
to
right there.
Sizzler. No, Sizzler, my brother. I love Sizzler. Sizzler, my brother. I love Sizzler.
Yes, man. Nothing can change.
That's my brother. Scary Nuffers took me to Sizzla's house for the first time, and I never forget. So Scary, we jump out the car, and Scary say, Khaled, we're gonna go see Sizzla. First of all, I told Scary I need to go see Sizzla. Like I want, like it was important.
Mm-hmm.
It's a long time ago, and he's like, Khaled, we gotta walk down. We gotta walk down a big hill in Judgment
Yep.
Yard.
Down the
He's
steps.
like, Khaled. He said, Khaled, don't
Yeah.
fall, don't fall.
Keep to the left. Keep to the
Yeah,
left.
yeah. So we walked down the steps. Well, at that time, I don't even think it was steps. I'm gonna be honest with you. The first time I went, I don't even think it was steps. It was we had to walk down like the we was walking down, and I met Sizzla for the first time, and he was there with like it was about at least, with no exaggeration, it had to be at least 20 or 30 rosters all around him,
Yeah, man.
right?
Standard.
All around him, and before we even talk about cutting tune, Sizzla said, "Let's pray." You know,
Yep.
I love to pray. So you talk, I love it, right?
Yeah.
But my first time praying,
At Judgment Yard.
right? And so we all praying, and they was in a circle, all the Rastas and Khaled and Scary, and we all praying. After we prayed, we started vibing. He cut my dub. I think like I think he had like it was like a on a steps, and then he had like his room. Like we was outside. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? So
Yes.
we cut the dub like right there. And matter of fact, you know, when we get done with this live, when I land, we're gonna fly to the next island. I'm gonna play you the first dub that he cut for me. And he said, "I'm from a place where
Where
the
there's only
sun,
love.
where there's only. I'm from a place where there's only love." And and I put it over Tupac Hail Mary. I had him sing that over Tupac Hail Mary. Nobody was thinking like that back in them days.
No?
And at that time, this wasn't like, I forgot we were recorded on, so it was like one take only, ain't no split track,
Nope.
ain't none of that. The mic, so we had to get what we get. It was so raw.
Raw and authentic.
And when you hear it, like to this day I play it. Nah, Sizzla is amazing, man, and he's just a great man, and even just that, you know, what he's built in the community in Judgment Yard, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how you see it grow, how much it's grown.
True.
He has a whole city,
True.
a whole
True.
city
Yep.
in Judgment Yard. It's amazing how you can drive down the street, but you don't realize there's a whole nother city down the
Whole
hill.
when you go down those steps is another world.
It's another world. Nah, big up Sizzla and the whole Judgment Yard, August Town. You know what I mean? I was blessed to make some. You made a record with me called Grateful, which is one of my favorite records. It's personal to me because, you know, just the word grateful is powerful.
True.
You know, just from the dubs and the songs I cut with Sizzla has always been incredible. Not just that, that's the great Sizzla. You know what I'm saying? Like that's my brother. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. One family. One family.
All the time. But we're gonna link up. We're gonna link up. Just link me. Get my
Make
number
sure we
from.
link up in a
Get my.
Khalid.
No, we're gonna link up. Get my number from Bounty. The whole world is here. Get my number from Bounty, and let's keep a link. Either way, until we.
Send me the number directly, man.
I DM you now. I DM you as soon as I get out of here.
All right, my brother.
Nice. Keep winning, brother. Thank you for getting up. This ain't playing. Just learn how to put somebody on the line. This is beautiful. This is beautiful.
Yeah, man.
And
A blessings,
tell
man.
And tell Bounty I talk to Bounty all the
Yeah.
time. He got his. You going with him? Are you going to New York with him?
Eh?
Are you going to go to a show in New York?
Yeah, I'm the musical director.
Yo, Jazz.
I'm gonna
Yo,
be playing the
Jazz, listen.
keys. I'm gonna be playing the keys
Yo,
on stage.
yo, Jazz, listen.
I hope to see you there this
Yo,
Saturday,
Jazz,
July the
listen.
5th,
Yo, Jazz.
Barclays Center. I need
Jazz.
to see Khaled in the building.
Yo, Drone, I feel myself the blood clot. But listen, yo, Jazz. Remember I told you, ain't nobody can talk like you. Nobody can say they produce Got Shot, Bless Me, and then in 2025 and say, I'm the musical director. We're gonna play the keys to his first show in Brooklyn. Remember me tell you. Remember tell you, you special, man. You're special. You are special. One Jazz. One Jazz. Yo, love, brother. That's right. That's right. What icon? Yo, no boy I can test Jazz. No boy.
Boy,
Dude,
there's only
I'm a
one
I'm a DM you.
DJ Khaled and one Jazzwad. There's only one of one.
That's right. That's right. I'm a DM you my number now.
Yeah, my brother. Enough love to the family, enough love to the wife and the son them.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Thank you, brother. Love forever, all right?